Welcome back to another episode of Characters Who Got Shafted, a series where I talk about characters who got the short end of the stick. The criteria list is story importance, lore relevance, meta-relevance, promotion, and community perception. Let's get back to the ladies and let's talk about Jingliu. Now, story and promotion-wise, she was handled pretty well, being hinted all the way back in the first trailer for Star Rail and showing up in Yanking's Story Quest, and having a role as one of the High Cloud Quintet along with her role in the recent Star Fable. Meta-wise and community-wise, she got completely shafted. Now, Jingliu is an ice destruction attack DPS that drains the party's HP. Now, when she first released, she was an amazing DPS that stood with Dan Heng and was even better than him. She was not only SP friendly, but an incredibly good DPS along with a ton of crit buffs that she gave herself. HP management wouldn't be a problem, as Huo Huo would release a few patches after providing a blast heal and energy for ultimates. However, she had flaws that would be more on display the more enemies we got. Heading off to 2.x dot and AoE would take center stage with Pure Fiction and Black Swan. This would lead to less ice enemies the more we got, and as HP increased, her flaws would be more apparent. Then Acheron happened, and you know the rest. After that, Jingliu, like all other 1.x's, would fade into obscurity, never to see the light of day again. We got buffers like Sunday and Robin, but it didn't help Jingliu in the long run. Then 3.x came with Castorix, and not only did she steal Jingliu's whole flow, she did it better. Not only did she drain the team's HP, she gave HP back and made your team almost unkillable as long as Pollux is on the field. Every single thing Jingliu needs to work nowadays, Castorix has in base kit. But with this recent patch, she did get buffed, so let's see if they helped her. Those buffs didn't help her one goddamn bit. Not only did they make her HP scalar, which made her flaws more blatantly obvious, they gave her a way to retain her transformation. But the only way to really achieve it is by Hyacine and that fuck-ass light cone. Not only did she get shafted, but she was turned into a shill for a pathetic excuse of an HP support. Jingliu was just completely done dirty by the game and the devs. I'm hoping she can get a proper support that could really bring her up to today. That's all for now. Let me know what you think somethings I missed. Let me know who you want to see next, and thank you for listening to my Yap Sesh.